Hello students, today in this video we will study about graphical method and some numericals. Already you might have seen my videos on how graphs for distance and time, velocity time, we formed it and we plotted. In this video we will study how to solve numericals based on graphical method. First and foremost, what are the different types of graphs you are having? The one graph which we talk about is time and distance graph, let us say. You can use here distance as d also, there is no problem. This is only a representation in graph. If the motion is uniform, let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I take it. Each values are there, okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, measurements are done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let us say, okay. So when I take like this, and if it is, the data is a uniform data, for every increase of 1 second, let us say time, and the increase in the distance is, let us say 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, 40 meter and 50 meter. Then you will find that if I plot a graph for 1, 10, okay, and for 2, 20, and for 3, 30, and 4, 40, and 5, 50, okay, it will turn to be a straight line. Okay, so little bit it is bending, don't worry about that. Otherwise, if you use the scale properly, it will turn to be a straight line graph. Okay, now what can we do from this graph? We can find the velocity or speed. What is velocity? Change in displacement upon change in time. Okay, now let us take any 2 points. Let me take this as point A and let me take the highest point as B. I want to find out what is the velocity of this from this graph. What you do? Drop a perpendicular to the x-axis and drop a perpendicular to the y-axis and call this point as C. Then the y value upon x value, the slope, what is this called? Slope of the straight line, that is equal to y upon x, that will give you the value. What is y value? B is 50 and C is 20. So 50 minus 20 divided by 5 minus 2, which is equal to 30 divided by 3, that is 10 meter per second. I hope you understand, right? This is one purpose of it. Suppose if I have a graph like this, but this represents, instead of distance, if it represents a velocity and it is going to be in meter per second, then what can we calculate from this? Velocity time graph, the area under that graph, okay, not slope. Here we talk about the area under the graph. Okay, let me take this, the maximum point is this, and I will drop a perpendicular. And this point is A and this point you call it as B, right? The area under the graph gives you the distance traveled. How is it? Okay, distance is equal to velocity into time. Fine, that is the basic formula. Okay, now distance traveled is equal to change in velocity into what is the change in time. Why? Change in here velocity is change in velocity. Where is the velocity start? Initial velocity 0, final velocity 50. So I can put V minus U multiplied by T, that is equal to 50 minus 0 multiplied by T. Time is how much we have taken? 0 to 5. So 5 seconds, that is equal to 50 multiplied by 5, that is 250 meter. Dear students, you have to understand, when we do something in the graph, let us say, there should be some meaning or some symbolism. And what is that symbolism? We calculate from the distance time graph velocity and velocity time graph distance. This you have to keep it in mind. Now I am going to do little bit more higher level, not complex I will say, it is the next level of problems which you will try to do it now. I am going to give you the data first. Okay, you take the data, and from the data I will try to solve, and I will send it in your WhatsApp group. Selected problems, please solve them, and if you have doubt, please ask me. Right. See, what I am going to do, I am going to use a book called Concise Physics. This belongs to actually ICSE board. Concise, S is not there. Concise Physics. This is of class 9th ICSE board, and this is a very good foundation for you, right? 9th and 10th book of ICSE. This is by Selena Publishers, and I am going to do a problem from here because they have more broad syllabus. Okay, I am taking a problem here. I am just taking the data, and I will send you in your WhatsApp group. 0, 1. Yes, this is x-axis. X-axis represents time. It is in second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and here it is giving velocity, meter per second in the y-axis. The values are 10, 20, 30, 40. Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40. And the graph is for 0, it is in 10 meter. When we observe, the initial velocity is 10 meter per second. And for 1, it is given 20. For 2, it is given 30. For 3, it is given 40. Yeah? Okay, 1 second please. 1, okay. 120 to the right. Yeah. Okay, now I have got this. If you want to expand it little bit, we can make it bigger. I don't think necessary. I hope you understand this much far we need not go at all. So let me erase this part because the data is finishing at 2 is over, 3 is here. Okay, parallel value correctly we have to fix it. From 2 it is going to be here. Okay, and let me draw join all the points and make a straight line. Okay, so this is over, this much is not needed, so we can put here time. This is the x-axis, x-axis and y-axis. From this graph, they are asking you to find out what is the displacement. Yeah, now this you have to be very meticulously watch how I am doing it, and you will be able to do this problem. Yeah. Yes. Now see, you have to find the distance covered by the body. Distance covered is equal to area under the straight line. What is the area under the straight line? I will drop a perpendicular. Yes, and I will shade it. What do you see here? It is in a turned trapezium, that is equal to area of the trapezium. Okay, what is the area of the trapezium? Half into the two sides a plus b multiplied by the height. That is half into, what is the a plus b? Two sides. One side is this O A B C. OA and BC are the two sides. Okay, so this is 10 and this is 40. 10 plus 40. Yes, you can turn it like this, right? The trapezium is this part is like this. Okay, I will take it up here. Yeah, it is like this. Yeah, so two sides are there. That is the 10 plus 40 over. Multiply by height. Height is nothing but this is the height. You call this point as D. OD is the height. What is that? 3 seconds. Multiply by 3. That is equal to half into 50 into 3. 2 2 and this 25. That is 75 meter. I hope you understand. From this graph, we find the area of the whole thing under this, that is the trapezium, that is half a plus b into h, that is a plus b I have done and h I found. Now, I want to calculate the same thing in some other way. I can also calculate it in another way. Instead of area of the trapezium, I can do it as a area of triangle ABD, and rectangle here I got here, you see, close one, and this rectangle OCDA. I can add these two also and it will give the same answer. So let me try that method also, right? This is one and the same. Yeah, these are different methods. Area of triangle O is not there, ABD, plus area of rectangle, what is the rectangle here? OADC. Put it rectangle, right? Okay, that is equal to area of triangle is what? Half into breadth into height, plus area of the thing is length into breadth. That is half into, what is the breadth into height? What is the breadth into height? This is the triangle we have got, right? And this is the base, the breadth. Okay, base is BD. That is 40 minus 10, that is 30, multiplied by height is the time, it is 3. Close the bracket. Plus length into breadth. For this triangle, the length is 3 and the breadth is 10. Okay, so 3 into 10. So that is equal to 90 upon 2 plus 30. That is equal to 45 plus 30. That is equal to 75 meter. Don't you think it is one and the same answer you got? Yeah, once again you got the same answer. Whatever may be the method, in scientific methods, whatever may be the method, right? What is the convenience for us, the answer will be same. Now let me do one more problem for you, right? And that will give you a better idea. Yes, it's a very interesting problem. With that problem, I will stop. Yes, let me take a simple problem. See, a car travels with a uniform velocity of 20 meter per second for 5 seconds. Always x-axis is in time. Okay, this is in second. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the y-axis. This represents the velocity meter per second. It is going with 10, 20, 10, we can take it like this, 5, 10, 15, 20. For 5 seconds, it is traveling with uniform velocity. For 5 seconds, it is traveling with uniform velocity. The brakes are then applied and the car uniformly retarded. It comes to rest after 8 seconds, further 8, after further 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, that is 6, 7, 8, that is total is 8 seconds. Okay. Now, see this part is the uniform velocity and this is retardation and the body is coming to rest. Now you say, call this as O, A, B, C, D. You can name as you like it. He is asking you, what is the distance covered in the first 5 seconds? Yes, this gives you the distance in 5 seconds. What is this? Rectangle or square, no problem, right? Area of OABD. OABD. Length into breadth. That is equal to, length we can take this 5 into breadth we can take this 20, that is 100 meter. Done. Second question, what is the distance traveled after applying the brakes? That is this part. Okay, what is this? Again, area of triangle BCD. BCD. That is equal to half into breadth into height. Half into breadth is how much for this? You see the base 1, 2, 3. Multiplied by height is how much? 20. Okay. So cancel this to 10. That is 30 meter. So what is the total distance travel? 130 meter. This is the total distance traveled. Now, what is the retardation during this time? Retardation means slope. A is equal to acceleration is equal to change in velocity upon change in time. Here it is retardation. It is coming from 20 to 0, right? 0 minus 20. Final minus initial. 0 minus 20 time how much? 1, 2, 3. Right? That is minus 20 upon 3. That is minus 6.6. 6 times 226, it will go on meter per second squared. Okay, so this is the acceleration value is negative. Negative means it is retardation. I hope we can do more problems like this in the next videos, and I also will send you some problems to you. Solve it and learn it. Thank you so much.